Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
He's the official mascot of Sinclair Oil. But more importantly, kids love dinosaurs.
Yep.
As we sit back and enjoy the company of family this 2016 Thanksgiving Day, would it be too much to ask to remember those that have sacrificed to protect your basic rights, which I'm assuming you are thankful for?
For generations, presidents have faithfully executed two great American traditions, issuing a proclamation that sets aside a Thursday in November for us to express gratitude, and granting pardons that reflect our beliefs in second chances. And this week, we do both.
Do you think it would be a good idea for this president to pardon Hillary Clinton?
All right. I don't, look, President Obama will do what he feels is best. But the idea in a democracy, in the United States of America, that a winning candidate would try to imprison the losing candidate, that's what dictatorships are about. That's what authoritarian countries are about. You do not imprison somebody you ran against because you have differences of opinion. That would be an outrage beyond belief.
Yes, there are probably offenses which are prosecutable. Maybe she would be convicted, but that's not what we want to do. We do not want to see national political opponents putting each other in jail.
I want to take a moment to recognize the brave turkeys who weren't so lucky, who didn't get to ride the gravy train to freedom, who met their fate with courage and sacrifice and proved that they weren't chicken.
And I must say, while I am grateful for the support given to my case, this really isn't about me. It's about us. It's about our right to dissent. It's about the kind of country we want to have, the kind of world that we want to build. It's about the kind of tomorrow that we want to see. A tomorrow where the public has a say. History reminds us that governments always experience periods in which their powers are abused for different reasons. This is why our founding fathers, in their wisdom, sought to construct a system of checks and balances. Whistleblowers, acting in the public interest, often at great risk to themselves, are another check on those abuses of power.
They're keeping us safe. You know, if the intel community backs off and doesn't do this stuff and there's a terrorist attack, then it's intelligence failure. If they do this stuff, well, it's Big Brother snooping. We need to get very, very serious about treason. And oh, by the way, for treason, as in the case of Bradley Manning or Edward Snowden, you bring back the death penalty.
We've had the traitor Edward Snowden steal that information. He should be brought back from Russia and given due process, and I think the proper outcome would be that he would be given a death sentence.
Is an Army intelligence report that identifies WikiLeaks as a danger to the U.S. military. In that report, it says it must be presumed that foreign adversaries will review and assess any Department of Defense sensitive or classified information posted to the WikiLeaks website. So it looks like what they're saying is that WikiLeaks is in fact the enemy, and that Bradley Manning leaked a document to WikiLeaks identifying them as a threat to U.S.
So is Julian Assange the enemy then?
That would be a good thing to know. What they're doing is charging Bradley Manning with leaking information to Julian Assange, the enemy.
I think it's a sad day in the country when a fellow citizen, my dear brother Bradley Manning, reveals lies and crimes of the U.S. government. He's the one who's criminalized. And for me, one day's too much.
How does Hillary Clinton fit in this broader network? So that you've got a lot of different gears in operation, from the big banks like Goldman Sachs and major elements of Wall Street and intelligence and people in the State Department and the Saudis and so on. She's the, if you like, the centralizer that interconnects all these different cogs, what you'd call the establishment or the DC consensus and its influences.
We got special ops forces. The dead man can't leak stuff. This guy's a traitor, a treasonous, and he has broken every law of the United States. Illegally shoot the son of a.
It's always the heroes that die or are imprisoned, fighting for the undeniable truth. And every year, it's always the turkey that gets pardoned. Jon Bowne for Infowars.com.
Look, I'm not going to sit here and say, see, I told you so, that communist Chinese-style net censorship was coming to the web, because it's already here. It's being announced. The way you keep the internet open and free is you get involved more than ever. Go to Infowars.com/app. A new battleship in the fight. Infowars Live, available right now. We're looking for a crew to man it. You going to sit down and play games and be a trendy? Or are you going to be part of history? Don't sit by and let the internet and free speech be stolen from you. Take action.